Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever more of you. And welcome back to the Beta Plans. We do the grand opening of Season 3 of Hearthstone. After all, in Season 1 we were quite a noob, and in Season 2 we were a beginner, but I do believe I've now clawed myself up enough through the ranks to call myself a casual player. And after my hiatus, gaining my new home and my new job, and this series being on hiatus for a while as well, I thought it was time for a grand opening. Moreover, I have spent quite some time in a game, and that I have, gotten out quite some enjoyment out of, and therefore I believe I need to give a little bit back. What do I mean by this? Well, when I was playing TF2, I was at first a free-to-play noob. But I did spend some money, gave it to Valve, and from there on I rose to the ranks of competitive players. And mind you, never was a grand competitive player, but I was nonetheless. And that is why I thank you, Valve, for giving me, I think, about 2,000 hours of enjoyment. And sometimes frustration, but in principle, enjoyment when playing Team Fortress 2. The same goes for Mass Effect. Was on a free weekend, tried it out, loved it, wanted it, bought it, and got all the sequels, got some DLCs as well, and there we go. Tried it out for free a little bit, then I spent some stuff. Same was true for Hearthstone. I've been playing it for quite a few hours now, I've enjoyed it, and I have a YouTube channel on which a few people follow me. Well, it's time for a grand opening. So, what do we do for a grand opening? We open packs, of course. But I have only but 25 packs. Yeah, you can say, wow, 25 packs. And yes, that is quite a few packs that I've gathered up during my hiatus, saved up all the gold for, but I want to give you, my watchers, all that, a little bit more. So, 25 packs? Yeah. Let's first buy 7, shall we? I'll pay for that right now. 7 packs added to that makes 32. But 32 is not really a good number, so you know what? Let's buy the welcoming bundle as well. And with that, we have 42 packs. The answer to life, everything in the universe, and let's see what legendary we get. Oh wow, that is Lord Jaraxxus, and I must say, I started this channel with the first season, with the first episode, with a Warlock video, and I've been dying to get Lord Jaraxxus afterwards. You are definitely going to see a demon deck from me. I do love demons and such as well, so I am a-okay with that legendary. Well, time to open these packs. 42, the magic number. Are you ready? Well, I'm as ready as I ever be. A bit of a normal pack. An Ancient Mage, not very much my favor. Give your minions Death Rattle, summon a 2/2 Treant. Can be nice all of the force, but most of the time you get it through a Raven Idol. It's not what you base your deck most of the times on. Forked Lightning, we have better lightning spells. Raging Worgen, there used to be a deck built around it, but recently nerfed. And a Silver Moon Guardian. Yeah, not as good pack, but you know what? Dust then. Let's see what we can get. One rare only. Ooh, Defender of August, I already have 2, unfortunately. Youthful Panda. Nope, this is a bogus pack. No well. Can't win them all. I hope just to get a few good legendaries out of it, or just a few cool packs just for you, my watchers. Lava Burst. Ringstone Seer, Shadow Staff, Harvest Golem, and another Soul of the Forest. Yeesh. I hope the good ones are a little bit more in the middle then. Oh, we have 2 rares in this pack. Awesome. Lava Burst again. Okay, a Fairy Dragon, Temple Enforcer. I'm gonna get quite a few doubles. And an Imp Master. Which is actually kind of weird because it's a lady, shouldn't that be an Imp Mistress? But alright. A rare Manatite Totem. Already have to. Another Shadow Stab. Another Forked Lightning. I'm getting a little bit of the samey, and his Shield Barrier is not really good. The other one was a Blessing of Wisdom. 2 rares again. Golden Rare! Well, that is definitely a good thing. Oh, even though I don't think Bloodsilk Corsair is that good, it's a golden, I can't complain. Another Ancient Mage. Are we going to get constantly the same rares game? I hope not. Epic. And a rare. Feral Spirits! My second one, I only had one, so that's pretty good. There we go, and an Ancient of Lore. Too bad I get it after its big nerf. Alright. Blade Fury, also after its big nerf. And decent cards, don't get me wrong. Ravaging Hyena, Deadshot, and Forked Lightning, a Spellbreaker, but where are the epics? Blizzard. I think I already... Wow, again with the doubles. Not too lucky. So why did I only choose for basic packs? Well, I still miss quite a few basic cards here and there, and I do hope to get them, and well, they're quite consistent. The Cartoon packs, Cthulhu isn't getting any more buffs, and Cthulhu decks, except for Druid, I haven't seen them rush around. Oh, actually, and Cthulhu Warrior, but yeah. Circle of Healing, I only had one. I like it. Not a Harvest Golem. There's the rare. It's Bite for the Druid. And Dorn Warrior, you see it sometimes. Another 2 rare. I mean, I'm not getting legendaries, but I'm getting a few rares in there. So, Holy Wrath, Redemption. Oh, this is a Paladin pack. Oh, another Healing Circle. And a Master Swordsman. Not really my type of card. It's very slow. Giving another Summoning Portal. An epic one! Southsea Captain. Okay, we might be getting on to a... And a golden card. I am a-okay with this. This is a good pack. Epic, golden, and a common. I am a-okay with this. Even if I get him a few doubles, then it will be dust or anything. But yowza, I like it. Let's go. Where are those legendaries though? Gadgets on Auctioneer. I don't think I already have 2 of them. Bit of a meh. But you know what? You can't win them all. I still have had some golden cards come out of it. I think this is still... Wow, another Spellbreaker. Mushigan... These... They are just... Sorry, but a Frolman Falls here is not good. Explosive Shot. Alright. I wouldn't mind a few more epics. I would actually prefer epics probably over some legendaries. Some legendaries are just not that good. That's not very good either. Not a Light Spawn. I do like them, but I have them. There's an Ancient Watcher. Okay, I think now I have all of them. And I can have in a pack too. So, Purified Priest. Organ Filtrator, Cold Blood. Now I have too many of those. And Shadow Flame. Pretty awesome though. That's a pretty good card. Oh, there's an epic in here. There's a rare. Legendary. Let's open that one as the last. Let's first see the commons. Icelands and Direwolf Alpha. I crafted this card already for my Zulog deck. The rare is a Demolisher. Epic Kidnapper. Not the best epic, but you know what? It's an epic and... Of all the legendaries, it's Millhouse Mana Storm. 2 mana, 4/4. Oh, but that's awesome. Yeah, but Battlecry. Enemy spells cost 0 next turn. You never put this in a deck unless you want to be suicidal at times. Oh my dear lord. Oh well, we have Millhouse Mana Storm nowadays. Alrighty then. Cult Master. Snipe. A secret for a secret hunter. Oh, too bad after you nerf. Raf. Why am I so happy with Raf? I only owned one. So getting a second one is quite good if I want to play a bit of a more competitive type of druid style. Another snipe. Okay, now we have to... Wow, how many spell breakers did we get? We'll see. Another pirate. Another bloodsoaker. I think we may get a pirate deck here. So what am I actually planning on doing during this season? Because I've played out all the adventures. Well, I do still want to sometimes go back to an adventure, try heroic adventures, because they were slowly slipping in there, slipping in there during our last season, but I do want to try that out as well. Arena runs, fights for ranking, so it probably will be that I need, well, to have a good game, I will record more, but I will throw out less. It's not like that easy to make an episode anymore. So, most likely, I'm just gonna pick a few here and there, and it's probably going to return this series like once a week. I know it's very low, but I just don't play Hearthstone enough to really create a super series. Perhaps one day on a stream or something, or what have you not. I do have other games that I also like to play and want to play, but don't you worry, I got it hooked up enough that I always feel like I do need to get that, at least that rank 15 for the next season. Very good card, but I already have enough. Thought Steal. Another Spellbreaker. Misdirection. I think I already have two of those as well. Alright, Explosive Trap. Jungle Panther, Naturalize. Another Raging Worgen. Mind Control Tech. I think I now have two of them. I think I only use it in my Reno lock. Oh, another Thought Steal. Another Unbound Elemental. I know we've gotten that one as well. As Blessing of Wisdom. Another Scavenging Hyena. Another Crazed Alchemist. Well, not in this pack, but I had one. So I think this is again mostly dust that's coming out of this bucket. So you can also say, will you scrap Millhouse Mana Storm? Probably. Because he's just not good enough to keep, and I still need to make cards. In the beginning I do think you need to scrap legendaries. I also, sorry, scrapped I say, but dusted Cho'Gall, but yeah, I don't think he's one. It's wise to keep if you want to create some competitive decks. Wow, not a Sign of Portal, Blessing of Wisdom. Molten Giant. Alright. Mana Wraith. Well, at least that was good for a tavern brawl. That's 3 rares already. Another Flame Imp. Not a Spellbreaker, an Argent Protector. Also had a few of those already. Upgrade. Yeah. Golden Rare. Wow. And Upgrade. We are really getting cards for a Pirate deck. Another Auctioneer. And we are about halfway through. Well, a little more than that, but we'll see. No golds. Not a Scavenging Hyena. I think we also got in that one already. Leopardome after its big nerf. Because going from attack 2 to 1 doesn't seem like a lot, but that's 50%. That's quite a lot. Or 100% depending on how you look at it. Oh. And that's not the best rare there is. Savagery. Costs only 1 mana, but it's really hard for a druid at a high attack, so dealing your attack to a minion, difficult. Mass Dispel, my second one then. I think I actually only owned 1 Loot Hoarder, so I'm not too unhappy about that. Fan Creeper? You rather want Bog Creeper, but another 1 rare deck, another Deadly Shot. Ice Barrier. I do actually need another ice block if I want to play a proper mage. Control mage or what have you not. Lightning Storm. I think I had only 1. Actually, I know I had 1, so that is a pretty good get. Blood Imp. Oh, epic! Blood Knight. I think I had one. And another pirate. Another misdirection. Oh, and a wisp. Woohoo! I think I will just whisk that away, the wisp. Well, another Dread Corsair, another Scavenging Hyena. It's trying now to compete out with the Spellbreaker. Counterspell. Not a bad one. I think, I'm not sure if I have one. Oh well. Another Young Dragonhawk. The Fire's Ringleader. Another Soul of Forest. Circle of Healing. We are getting really quite a few cards the same. A Felguard. Well, it's good for a demon deck, which I kind of wanted to do, but it's not the best demon. Legendary. Epic. And a rare. Two legendaries, and it's freaking Alexstrasza! Oh, did I just... No, I just opened the legendaries first, but it's freaking Alexstrasza! 9 mana, 8/8, set a hero's remaining health to 15. That means either you do 15 damage, or you heal yourself for at maximum 14. This is a major legendary card. I mean, some legendaries, they are overvalued and what have you not. Like, I don't know, Nat Pagel, not that anyone uses that, but some of the legendaries aren't as good as some epic cards, but Alexstrasza makes the cut of being a true legendary card. This enables, for instance, better Reno lock decks, well, Reno decks I mean, so that you can have only one card of each in your deck. And before you're going to say, I know this already, well, there are some people that might not know this that watch this channel. One card of each in your deck, and then you would like to have some healing, and this certainly helps with that. Certainly with, well, from Strife Throw, for instance, his Dragon Reno Lock. Having an Alexstrasza is very good. Also for a Control Mage, for instance, and Freeze Mage. I love that I got her. I really hope for that. I would also love to see, for instance, Sylvanas Windrunner. I don't have her. And, for instance, Malagos. Lightning Storm. Agent Squire. Let's go for the epic. Big Game Hunter. Not really what I hoped for, but okay. I can't complain because I got Alexstrasza. I am a-okay with that. For a moment there I thought it was gold, but that was because of the explosion. Sylvana Hymen. A very good card. And a golden! Unfortunately, it's an arcane golem. Because give your opponent a mana crystal is not really what you want to do. But it's golden, so we're probably gonna dust that. And there we go, and another Shadow Staff. But Sylvana Hymen, certainly good for Hunter. Alright.
Golden coming.
It's golden. I'm okay with that, and I must say, this is actually a card that's used by at times, so. And another few ones of that were double and another savagery. It's okay. I am giving back to the game, and the game, give it some back to me. I mean, Alexstrasza's not a bad get, certainly not. And I'm doing this also for the excitement. Another Young Dragonhawk, and for the just crazy, how many Shadow Steps have I now? Can I Shadow Step one of these packs and get a new one for 2 returned? Bane of Doom. Deal 2 damage to a character if it kills it, summon a random demon. Yes. Demon deck, still looking at it. Ah, Questing Adventurer. That is for Rogue. Or at least Rogue tends to use it. I would like one more legendary, then I would feel pretty awesome about this. An Emperor Cobra. Another misdirection. We also have more cards now for a mill deck, I noticed. I also wouldn't mind another 7 legendaries. Actually, I do know of a pack that contained 2, for instance. I've seen it on the internet, but if we will get that, I don't know. Bite. Lightwell. Okay, now we have 2 of those. I'm really surprised I'm not getting a certain few comments that I really don't even own yet, but they're not here. A lot of doubles. Another Savannah high main. Too bad that I just now own 3. Yes, I did not own 2 Savannah high mains. I know, and I'm supposed to be a casual gamer. Let's start with the rare one. Divine Favor. Ice Barrier. I think now I have 3 though. Not a pirate. Come on, give me them legendaries. I want them. Nope. Perhaps I shouldn't ask for it. Perhaps I should just happy with what I get. Betrayal, not bad. A lot of doubles here again though. So I guess I'm going to, well, perhaps what I'm going to do is I will make a cut in this video. I will dust whatever the heck I don't want, and I'll show you what I will create with them. Holy fire, I do like. Also, I would love to see them flash heal if you want me to do more priest stuff. Alright, come on, one more legendary. You can do it, Hearthstone. You have 2 more packs. Yeah. Come on, guys, chant with me. 1 more legendary, 1 more legendary, 1 more legendary. Nope, did not help. 1 epic though. Preparation.
Golden common.
Oh wow, a golden common. The summoning portal. Alright. Well, that were 42 packs. My collection, she have grown a lot. Once again, I'm gonna go walk on through it by myself, and well, you're going, because well, some of these dustings you don't really need to see. I have now 2 savagery. Yay! You don't really need to see that. But I'm going to dust a few things, and I'm going to craft a few things, and see what 42 packs will have given me. Be back for you. So more than 1 hour has passed since well, the last second that you saw me. I have been dusting a lot of cards. I've been looking at the amount of dust I got, and what have I decided to do? If I destroy a few golden cards, I could make Sylvanas Windrunner. It's very tempting, I must say. But if I don't focus on getting a legendary, I could get several cards that would enable me several decks. And although I really want Sylvanas Windrunner, and she's in a lot of decks, this might be good. What am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about, for instance, let's go to crafting, and we're going to dragons. After all, they are all very awesome. To a Twilight Drake, which I don't have, and a Twilight Guardian. This would allow me to build a Dragon Reno lock deck. It also would allow me much better to build, for instance, a Dragons of Justice deck, though you kinda want 2 Twilight Guardians for that. And unfortunately, Twilight Guardians, because they're epic, cost 400 dust. I have 1,115, and I actually had about 200... a little less than that dust before we started. If we want to take all the dust from the packs that we got, well, you have to be honest about it, so we can't really spend all of it. Now, I haven't dusted Millhouse Mana Storm, or I haven't dusted the Arcane Golem. If I would dust those 2, I would get 400, 100, it's enough for Sylvanas Windrunner. As said, it's a bit of a tricksy thing. If I make these guys, what else would I be making? Well, for instance, a Thunder Bluff. A Thunder Bluff on its own can win you a game as Shaman. And actually, though I have been playing mid-range Shaman quite a bit, even before it became the dominant thing in the current meta, I've been doing it without Thunder Bluff. And that makes my mid-range Shaman, without any of them, quite a bit weaker. I also don't have any living roots, making my beginning of any druid deck I might want to play quite a little bit less. But having said that, I didn't draw Malagos, so I don't really need them. I also don't own any flash heals, which would be good if I wanted to play any priest, or at least I would think so. And another thing that I don't own is a Void Terror. Because a Void Terror would, of course, be the last demon I would want to add to a demon deck. I have built one, but it doesn't have a Void Terror. And this guy can do quite a bit of naughty little things if you give somebody power overwhelming and they don't die from their attack. The Void Terror will suck up all their strength. And it will be permanent. That alone is awesome. Savannah's Windrunner could definitely help me with a lot of games, control games and what have you not, but I don't own a Shield Slam even, in order to kill her if I want to use her in Control Warrior for instance. Even if I would want to do it for a Mage deck, Reno Mage deck, I don't own an Ice Block. Ouch. So yeah, that doesn't work as well anywhere I want to have a Reno lock. In short, I would love it if I could have Sylvanas Windrunner, or perhaps another awesome legendary like Malagos or whatever not. But I think the amount that it costs to create them would disallow me to build some awesome cool demon decks, or perhaps just some other decks that might just work. So I'm gonna say we start with the cool stuff. We start with a Void Terror. And then we are gonna go towards the dragons. Don't you hear all those battle cries on the lovely tear? Another dragon on our side. We also did the... No, we didn't do the Thunder Bluff yet. The Thunder Bluff. Let's go to him.
There is a lot at stake here.
Also a nice groveling voice. What else did I want to create? I'm looking at my list here because I made a list of all kinds of things that I kind of was wondering about. I don't have, for instance, second equality or a wild pyromancer for that matter. Also, that is quite used in a few decks. But you know what? Let us be a little bit more modest. Living roots, please. There we go. 2 of them allow me for much more druid games. And I do think there are some flash heals. Now, I have a little bit of dust left, but as I said, I didn't get all the dust from these cards. So, I think it would be fair to say that this is what we got out of our decks, and well, let's keep the dust for whatever other card we might want to create a little later on. Now, you see these decks? I'm going to change them a slight little bit based upon the new cards that we've gotten, and I will go through with them you very shortly and end this episode. But at least you will know that the decks that I will show you in this season. Here we are back again. Though I must admit, from the lower right corner, as you can see, I actually did create a few more cards, but I will show them to you. I did do so mainly by disenchanting a few other cards that I actually gotten from these packs, and which I actually had doubled because I had a golden version of them. Yes, because I can't help it, it so looks nice when these animations are there. It just can't get myself to even disenchant the bloody Thistle Teton that I once got, that I will probably never ever use, but it's golden. It's animated. It draws me to it. No, just can't do it. This was the one that was on my item, but it also wasn't of the card packs that we have opened, so I didn't do it. I disenchanted a few things that, well, I had triplets of thanks to a golden card, and that allowed me to make the following decks. This Dragon of Justice deck is horrible. Why did I create it? Well, I just don't have Ragnaros, the Light Lord of Tyrion Gold Ring. So, yeah, we're going to have to do it with a little bit more early game aggressiveness, despite the fact that I say that, though I have absolutely no one-drops in this. In order to counter it a little bit, I did create a second equality, for instance. That, well, set me back 100 dust. But yeah, created that, and this is now the deck that I've created. I don't think this is a very competitive deck. It doesn't have any Forbidden Healing, no Tyrion Forging, no Ragnaros Light Lord, but it is a deck that probably can get some wins if I get some Dragon quests. Or some Paladin quests. What do we mean by Dragon quests? Well, nowadays there are these decks that you have to play so many battle cries. I'm sure there is one that also will ask you to play that many dragon cards. After all, I have even had this bloody mission to play 75 Murlocs. Ooh, that was a doozy. But it didn't give 100 gold, thus one pack, and thus it was good for my watchers, and I did it. But yeah, this is my Dragon of Justice deck, but definitely needs some improvement. Ren Blackhand would go out for Tyrion Forging, Host Haste. Probably move some anything else for Forbidden Healing, and I would also like, of course, Ragnaros of Light Lord. But in general, pretty good, pretty good. At least we have 3 cards with healing in there. So, that is one deck. Then my new mid-range Shaman, the 4th iteration, though I called 3.0 as the difference between 2.0 and 2.3 is very little. But with the new cards, well, it definitely has gotten a new strategy, and thus I called 3.0, and the new strategy contains this Thunder Bluff Valiant. We'll probably play with that. Then, of course, there is now the Dragon Reno Lock. I wanted to say the Dreno Lock, but yeah, well, perhaps that is actually a fun name to use for it. But yeah, you know what? Let's do it. The Dreno Lock. Sometimes you just gotta go with it. This is my Dragon Reno Lock deck. It is not like Stripe Throws, because I don't own Sylvanas Windrunner, once again, for instance. But, well, it's a subpar one, but it's fun, and it will definitely try and at least get me to become a little bit more better regarding the technical side of Hearthstone. So, expect this one to come around as well, the Dreno Lock. Then I have built the weirdest deck probably around, which is Combo Priest. What? Yeah, I don't know. I think this is going to be horribly fail, but I kinda want to do this experiment. There is an Emperor Forson in here, there is an Akanai Soul Priest, we have some Flash Heals, we have some Mind Blasts. There is a potentiality, even without of Emperor Forson, to instantly do 20 damage in one turn. Flash Heals and the Mind Blast. If we go and do it, well, we have a Blood Mage Fennels, and I actually put in an Evolved Kobold. Mostly of the times used with a Mage, but that Mage tends to also have an Ice Block, and I don't own an Ice Block. So, and how do we stall out the game? Well, Shadow War's Death, Shadow War Pain, Holy Smite, we got some, where are they? Thought Steals and what have you not. So, and some big-ass beefy creatures, and for instance the Priest of Feast, quite a few spells, so, well, an Entomb, a Holy Nova, Excavated Evil. We'll try and slow it down and hopefully combo someone to death. Base Druid! For this I had to disenchant the cards because I wanted a Savage Combatant. I didn't have one. Create an extra Mark of Yasharash, got some Druids of the Saber in it, the Living Roots. Yeah, I know that Beast Druid has been played and is gone, but I want to give it a new try with these Moonglade portals for some extra healing. I just want to see if I can make it work and make it tick. I definitely am sure that Malagos Druid is much better, but there's also something about fun, and I'm still the casual player, not the pro. So, Beast Druid it is. And the Demonic Rule, which is really just for the fun. Demons all around. Well, with all those news decks that I'm going to try and show you off in the next season of my Hearthstone series, that you are quite excited for that, and I'm sure that we will find ourselves with a new deck as the season evolves and I get new cards and what have you not. Until that time, I say, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril is great beauty.